All right, we're good. We're recording. Cool beans. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with y'all. All right. How do I present? Okay. Cool. Canva saves my life every day. So I'm screen sharing, so I will not see your guys' chat. So if you have questions, just post them in the chat box and I will get to them afterwards, or we can just all like go around via video. But I feel like most of you guys, I mean, you guys are all like seasoned professionals by now. So you guys all know what Success Club is. So I shouldn't have to explain that to you guys. So if you guys are anything like me, when I started, I literally did not understand why Success Club was a thing. In my head, I'm like, why the heck do I have to get 3 people a month? Leanna's like, you got to get 3 people a month. And I'm just like, why? I just did not get it. So I wanted to make a visual so you guys could see it. So number one, the reason why Beachbody has us hit Success Club 6, or Success Club 5, I should say, every single month is, one, you have to see it as a blessing. Like, we have to see our jobs as coaches as a blessing, not, oh, I need to get 3 people signed up, or I have to get 3 people on board. No, we need to think of it as we're changing 3 people's lives. Like, it's not this process of, oh, I have to. We need to change our mindset to, oh, I get to, or I'm changing 3 people's lives. I'm not just signing 3 people up for a fitness program or a nutrition program or Shaco. I'm changing 3 people's lives. And if we don't view coaching this way, we're not going to be successful. I know from the get-go, I did not understand that. And I didn't view it as this beautiful thing and as this blessing. I was just like, oh, I have to get 3 people, and it made it sound like it's a chore. And our job as coaches is not a chore. Our job as coaches is such a blessing, and it's so amazing that we get paid to help people. So we need to start viewing our job as a blessing rather than an obligation. Number 2 reason why we have to hit Success Club every month is for income. Like, it's just logical that the more people you help per month, the more money you're going to obtain, and the more residual income you're going to make in the future months, known as Team Cycle Bonus. And if you don't know what Team Cycle Bonus is, you should by now. Go look it up. There's videos on YouTube. There's stuff on your Beachbody training all about Team Cycle Bonus. But the more people you get on each month, you're going to create that residual income for the following months ahead. So make sure that you know what Team Cycle Bonus is. I see there's chats, but hold up. I don't know if I can see the chat while I have this. Hold up. All right, cool. All right. And then thirdly, the reason why we have to hit Success Club every month is for growth. It's just common knowledge that 1 in 3 people are going to probably remain active the following month, and 2 people are going to fall off. Sometimes all 3 people fall off if you have 3 people sign up. Sometimes all 3 of those people fall off. But usually you'll have 1 that at least stays active for at least another month, or not. So the more lives you're changing each month, the quicker your business is going to grow and the more retention you're going to have. If you're only getting 3 people on every single month, you're losing 2 people every month, your business is going to grow so stinking slow, and you're probably not going to hit diamond very fast. You're not going to grow your business very fast. You won't hit 1 star, 2 star, open up your second CVC. It's going to be really, really stinking difficult. So getting more people on per month, that more than just 3 people, is going to help your business grow rapidly. It's going to help you rank advance. It's not only going to help you make more money, but you're changing more lives, which means you have the ability to help them change more lives. And it's just this beautiful positive ripple that you have created for yourself and for the people around you, that they're creating for their self and the people around them. And it's just like this beautiful growth that happens. So, oh, come on. Next page. So when it comes to Success Club, set SMART goals. So goals give you direction. It allows you to stay mentally and physically focused on the road where you want to go. Beachbody literally gives us the smallest goal starting out because it's an attainable goal for every single one of us. And I know you hear that and you're like, I'm trying everything and it's not attainable for me to hit Success Club. And I felt that way when I started too. And I just realized I wasn't doing the right things. I was doing a lot of things, but I wasn't doing a lot of the right things. And I know how hard it is to hit Success Club when you're first starting. And I'm going to get to that a little later on, how time helps. but it is hard. Your first month hitting Success Club is really, really tough. Your first month as a coach is really, really tough. I'm going to touch on like warm market and stuff and how it can either be good or bad for you. And just know that Beachbody is literally giving us the smallest amount for your business to grow. So we should be hitting higher numbers than Success Club 5. So, you know, getting 6 Success Club points on the board. It may not always be easy. Some months may suck, but it's our job as coaches to keep persistent and keep trying. So, come on. There we go. All right. My warm market sucks. That is something that I struggled with from day one. I hear it from people all the time. My warm market sucks. I can't hit Success Club. There's no way I'm going to be a successful coach because my warm market sucks. No one wants to sign up. Nobody is doing anything. I think of Sammy Glonick because she's Jamie Ennis's family, who literally Jamie signed up their entire family before Sammy came along and was able to sign people up. So she had no warm market, literally had nobody, and she's like one of the most successful coaches ever. If she can freaking do it, we can do it too. And so I know starting out, my warm market sucked real bad. I had no friends or family that wanted to support me. They didn't understand what I was doing. I actually had a lot of friends and family unfollow me, unfriend me, block me, because they're like, oh my God, she's starting this MLM thing. It's a pyramid scheme. She just wants my money. Just people with sour attitudes. And at first it sucked. It hurt. And I realized over time that, you know what? If there are people in my life that just want me to stay the same, they don't want me to grow, they just want to hold me back, there are people that don't need to be a part of my life anyway. And I'm sure you guys are experiencing that too, or have experienced that in your coaching journey so far. So just know if your warm market sucks, you're going to have your people one day. So my warm market sucked, but I still asked them. So I don't care if you're like, the people around me, they don't care what I'm doing. They don't support me. How do you know if you don't ask? You cannot be the person that decides if someone's going to say yes or no, or if they're going to say, oh, later, ask me later. It's not a good time right now, but later on down the road. You cannot decide that for someone. I tried that so many times saying, oh, they will never sign up with me. I'm not going to ask them. Guess what? They signed up with another coach because I didn't do my job and I did not invite them. I didn't ask them because I decided that they were going to say no to me. So they signed up with somebody else that came along in place of me. And that sucked. That hit hard. And I was like, okay, I am no longer deciding for anybody what their decision's going to be. I'm no longer saying, nope, they're going to judge me. They're going to say no. They're going to unfriend me. If they unfriend me, who cares? They weren't a good friend anyway. So you don't need people like that in your life. So don't decide if someone's going to say yes or no. Send the freaking invite. It may be scary. It may be uncomfortable, but you got to do it. You never know. I've had some of the strangest people say yes and sign up, and I did not expect that from them, but I asked them anyway because I knew I just had to do it. So if you're like me and the people around you, my best friend, literally everybody around me, family, best friend, no one was supportive of me. And I was like, what the heck do I do? Find people who will support you. This comes from social media growth. This comes from following new people every single day. This comes from reaching out to new people and connecting to new faces every single day. You will find people who will support you. So if the people surrounding you right now are not your tribe, they're not people who are supporting you, then girlfriend, those are not people who you need in your life, because they're not people who are going to help you grow. They're people who want you to stay the same and they want to hold you back. So you don't need those people as much as you think you do. You don't. And if they don't support you and they unfollow you, they block you, they say you're annoying and what you're doing is stupid, those aren't your people. You're going to find people that are going to love you and are going to support you and are going to cheer you on every step of the way. Those are the kind of friends you need in your life. So when you find those friends, don't let them go. They're very, very important people. So here's how to hit Success Club consistently. I have like 5 different points. Number 1 is showing up consistently. Post your workouts on your stories every single day. Even if you're just doing yoga, even if it's a rest day, tell people why it's a rest day. People want to know that, yeah, you do have rest days, because some people honestly are afraid to start programs because they think, oh my God, I can't show up 7 days a week like this girl's doing. People want to hear that you have rest days. They want to know what it's like. So talk to them about it. Post daily on your Instagram post. Highlight your fitness journey. Like, yes, you have other brands that define you, and you should be talking about those other brands, but you also need to talk about your fitness journey. If someone comes to your Instagram, they should immediately, number one, know that you're a fitness coach, and number two, know that you're really into health and fitness and know what the heck you're talking about. Because if they go to your Instagram and they're just seeing pictures of your dog, or if you're a mom and they're just seeing pictures of your kid, they see nothing about health and fitness, guess what? You're not going to be the person they come to for health and fitness, because your Instagram doesn't show that, and your Instagram is your storefront. Not going to teach you how to show up on your Instagram and how to make a beautiful Instagram storefront, but it is your storefront, and people need to know that you're a fitness coach. You need to be talking about your fitness journey, showing it in your posts. Not everyone's going to see your Instagram, so you need to talk about it in your stories. Not everyone's going to see your stories, so you need to talk about it in your Instagram posts, and vice versa. So do that, but you also need to be talking about coaching. If you're not talking about coaching, then people are going to think you're just some girl who's working out. They're going to think you just go to the gym or you work out from home. Cool. Are you a fitness coach? I didn't know that. You never talk about it. Talk about the coaching experience. Talk about what you get to do. Talk about it on your stories, that you're hopping on a team call with all of your girls. Talk about the community that it's built for you. Talk about how this has been life-changing, having people support you 24/7 because you don't have that support in your daily life. That's what people want, because people don't like being alone. They don't like being left out. And if you're talking about coaching and the inclusivity of coaching, people want that. They want to be a part of something, and they want to be a part of something a lot bigger than themselves. So talk about it. Talk about why this has changed your life, what you gained from it. A lot of us just talk about like what we've lost and that we've lost weight, but not everyone wants to see that. Some people aren't about weight loss. They want to see what you've gained. They want to see that you've gained confidence. They want to see you've gained friends. They want to see that you've gained self-love. They want to see that you've gained things and not just that you're taking things away. They don't want to see that, oh, they took all their good food away. No, they want to see that you gained a lot of knowledge about food and how it actually fuels your body, and that you don't have to live on this yo-yo diet every single day to be healthy, because that's what people think. And so show people what you've gained, not just what you've lost. Number 2, the thing that sucks the most, and all of us feel uncomfortable. It never gets any more comfortable, but guess what? We got to do it. Invite, 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 and invite some more. When you think you've invited enough, you haven't. Invite some more. And like I said before, never assume someone's going to say no. And when they do say no, be the coach that you are and dig deeper. Honestly, just ask them why. Be like, hey, I'm just curious. What is your objection? Or what are you afraid of? Or what's holding you back? Dig deeper, because sometimes you'll get the answer, I don't really know, I'm just scared. And you're able to talk that through with them. Or maybe they're like, I'm just afraid of working out 7 days a week, or I don't believe in myself and I don't think I can stay consistent. That's when you get to be the awesome coach you are and talk them up. That's when coaching starts, is in the invite. Coaching doesn't start when you sign them up. It starts when you invite them, because they know who you are and will trust you if you're able to break down those walls and break down those objections from their first conversation with you. So be the coach that they need, smash their objections, but do it with confidence. Don't go in and be like, oh, I don't know if you would be interested in this. Maybe not. If you're not, that's totally okay. Like, don't word vomit. Just ask somebody. Invite them to the opportunity. If they say no, talk to them about it. If they say, look, like, I'm just not interested at all, this is not something that sounds like me, you talk to them about it and you realize that they really are not interested, okay, like, let them go for a while. That's okay. It means they just need to watch longer because they don't see the value in what you have to offer. So try to smash their objections, but do it with confidence. Don't, like, I know when I started, I was that person that was like, if not, well, that's okay. You can just tell me no, but if not, you know, like, I was that person. And that comes off as just, you don't know what you're doing. You don't sound confident. No, like, when I talk to them, I don't say, if you sign up, this is what you're going to get. I say, nope, when we get you all signed up, here's all the amazing stuff you're going to get. Talk to them like you've already signed them up. You've already sealed the deal. And that's going to make them more confident in saying yes to you. Number 3. Condos and new faces all the time. You should literally be talking to new people every single day. This is the only way to expand your market. Your cold market can quickly become your warm market if you open up with genuine conversation. I know that it's awkward to talk to some random person you've never talked to. I know how awkward it is to not know what to say to them. Go to their Instagram profile, find something you guys have in common. Don't just message them, "Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm a fitness coach. Do you want to join my fitness coaching? Whatever. Like, do you want to join my challenge group?" Don't open with that. You need to open up a genuine conversation about them. Maybe they posted that their dog just passed away and they're talking about it on their Instagram stories. Message them and be like, "Hey girl, I'm so sorry. I just saw that you guys had to put your dog down. How are you doing?" Like, relate to them, show them empathy. Like, people want a friend. They don't want you just coming at them and are like, "Oh, hey, I'm so-and-so. I want to sell you something." That's not how you get people. So just open up with genuine conversation, but you should be talking to new people every day, every single day. That is how you make your warm market or your cold market, your warm market very, very quickly. And that's how you will hit Success Club every month. Number 4, follow up with people. I need to like move this. This is driving me crazy. Okay. Follow up with people. Never forget the people you've invited in the past. Always follow up with past no's. In the past, no responses. Maybe they ghosted you. Maybe they never even looked at your message or read it, or maybe they did read it and they just never responded. I don't let those go. I always follow up with those people, and I always say, "Hey, I don't know if you got to see my last message, but I just wanted to invite you again because I have a new group starting and blah, blah, blah." So don't let those people go just like under the radar. Maybe they told you no. Guys, I can't tell you how many people have told me no that are now coaches on my team. They literally told me no over and over and over and over again. Some of them, like the girl I just signed up 2 days ago, she literally has told me no every single month since the day that I signed up. And I just got her. I've been coaching for 1 year. That is 12 no's that I've gotten from this girl, and I finally got a yes. So never forget the old people that you've invited. Always, always, always follow up with them. And sometimes I find out when I follow up with them that they just forgot to respond, and they're like, "Oh my God, I forgot about this." Or one girl even said, "Oh my God, like I never even read this message. I wonder if like my toddler got a hold of my phone. Like, I am so sorry. I wish I would have saw this back then. Like, yeah, I want to join this group. This sounds amazing." You never know what people are going through. Maybe it was a bad time. Maybe they were having a terrible day when they read your message and they just like brushed it off and they forgot that you messaged them. Don't just take it as, "Oh my God, they hate me." I'm going to be honest, when I started coaching, my first month, I would invite people, and when they would not respond to me, I would unfollow them because I'm like, "They hate me. They don't like me. They're not interested in what I'm doing. They think I'm a bad coach. They don't trust me, and I suck." Literally had that attitude. I had no confidence in what I was doing. And I'm sure as a new coach, you don't have confidence yet either, just because it's something new. No one goes into something that they don't know or that's new to them and be confident in it. That's just, it comes with time. So all you have to do is pretend you're confident, because that's what I started doing, and it worked. The more you pretend you're confident, the more you believe you're confident. So always follow up with people. And I do this probably every other month or so. Like, if someone has given me no and they didn't give me like an actual objection, sometimes if they're like, "No, I literally can't, like here's what's going on," I say, "Oh, do you feel like a better month would work for you?" Some people give me a month. They're like, "Yeah, closer to winter, like everything will be a little more settled down." I'm like, "Okay." I put them on a calendar and jot them down to check back in with them that following month, or December, or whenever they said to check back in with them. Or sometimes I just do it every other month. I'm like, "Hey, I know I invited you back in May, but I have a new group starting up, so I want to invite you to this opportunity again." And some people are like, "Oh my God, thank you." Like, I had one girl, she was like, "Oh my God, I actually am really in need of a fitness routine, and I was not interested a few months ago, but now I am." And it's like, bam, cool. You never, ever know when's going to be a right time for somebody. Number 5, keep track of people that you've talked to. This can be really, really difficult to do. And I'm not going to go over a lot of things, but there's a few different things. You can use Google Streak. That's what I love to use. I do love the old-fashioned pen and paper. I do that for like future people. I put them down on like a pen and paper. You can use Excel, you can use Teamsy. A lot of people love Teamsy. I've never used it. But people want to know that you still care about them and that you haven't forgotten about them. So I jot a little note down that, so-and-so didn't want to sign up because of this. And I check back in with them. I'm like, hey girl, like, how's your grandma doing? Like, I had a girl who was taking care of her grandma, and she was like, I just am so busy taking care of family right now. I literally can't take on anything. So I checked back in with her like a month or two later, and I was like, hey girl, how's your grandma doing? Like, how are you doing? I know it's exhausting taking care of a family member. And she was like, oh my God, like, thank you so much for checking in with me. Like, it meant a lot to her that I remembered her grandma. I honestly didn't remember that, but I jotted it down in my notes. So she thought I remembered. And that's what makes you a good coach, is when people are like, wow, you care about me. Which, yes, I did care that this girl's grandma was sick, but you know what I mean? We talk to so many people. It's really hard to like remember what people are going through or what their situation is. So write it down. Write their name, write a little note about them, and check back in with them and talk to them about something you guys talked about in the past or what their objection was before. Like, hey, girl, did you end up finding that new job that you were looking for? Like, what are you doing now? Like, I just had a girl who was like, oh my God, I finally got a new job. Like, thanks for asking about it. And like, was so excited to talk to me about her job. So always write this down, have a tracking system, whatever you feel like works best for you. There's different things out there. And number 6, never stop. Hitting Success Club does get easier over time. You have more credibility the longer you've been a coach. At the very get-go, it's hard. You don't have that credibility. People don't trust you as a coach. I even had friends that, yeah, they trusted me as a friend, but they don't trust me as their coach because they see me as their friend. And it took time. It took months of them watching me be successful as a coach, be successful in my routine, see results on my own, for them to be like, okay, she knows her stuff. She knows what she's doing. She has these really successful groups that she's running. People seem to be loving them. Okay, maybe she is a good coach. So you do gain credibility the longer you're coaching, but just because you had a bad month doesn't mean that you stop showing up. I have seen way too many coaches in this past year get frustrated that they didn't hit Success Club one month. Maybe they got nobody. Maybe they got one person. Maybe they got 2 people and they didn't quite hit Success Club, and they got frustrated and they quit because they had a bad month. Guess what? We all had bad months, guys. Last month, I barely hit Success Club. It was the worst month I've ever had. I literally had probably 200 people tell me no, give me objections. I was doing everything that I normally do, and I had a crappy month. It happens. You're going to have crappy months, but you can't let that set you back. It doesn't reflect how you are as a coach. It doesn't mean you suck as a coach. It doesn't mean that you should give up as a coach. Persistence pays off. I'm having the best month of my life this month, and last month sucked. So sometimes we quit before the blessing, and we don't know that we're just an inch away from hitting gold, and we stop digging because we're like, nope, haven't found gold yet. I need to just stop. Guess what? If we dug half an inch deeper, we would have struck gold. So never ever stop just because things have sucked. You had a bad month. You didn't get anyone signed up. You got one person signed up. You've got to be persistent, and that's what's going to pay off in the end. And crappy months happen. So what I do when I have a crappy month, like last month, I dug into my PD. PD is so important. If you're not reading personal development, what are you doing with your life? Personal development is life, whatever it is for you, whether it's a Bible, whether it's a devotional, whether it's a book, whether it's a podcast, whether it's an audio book. You guys need to be reading something that's pouring life back into you, that's sparking that confidence into you, that is bringing out that inner fierce that's inside of you that you forget about sometimes. Sometimes just reading something just pulls that out of you and gets you on fire again. So you guys need to be reading PD. It's going to help tremendously with your confidence as a coach. Because we're not confident when we start out. Nobody is. If they are, then they're liars or they're just psychopaths. I don't know. No one starts out being confident. It's just a learned thing. Read your PD. Dig into it. If you don't like the PD book you're reading, I have started so many books, only read halfway through it and hated the book, and it did not spark confidence in me. It didn't spark a fire. It didn't do anything for me. Don't waste your time. Find another book. There's literally billions of PD books out there. All you got to do is Google it. So don't let 1 month drag you down. Don't let that make you feel like you're a failure as a coach. You're not a crappy coach because you had a bad month. It just means you had a bad month. Don't carry that into the next month with a sour attitude when you go to invites, or decide to stop inviting altogether because you had a crappy month. This is the time where you need to double, triple, quadruple, 10 times your efforts the next month so that it pays off and that you do better the next month. So the only way for you guys to fail as a coach is if you stop trying. So dust yourself off, because I promise it will get better and you will have better months. So I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to catch up with all of these. Oh my God, you guys wrote so much. Okay, hold up. I'm going to scroll down. All right. Oh man, I didn't see these in real time, so I don't know exactly what all you guys are doing. Oh, Heather had to hop off. Yes, games. Sorry. Let's see. Do you ladies contact then again, even if they saw your first message? Oh yeah, I get dreaded scene notifications all the freaking time. All the time. I invite all the time, and I constantly am going back and looking at my messages, and they're like, oh yeah, they read my message. Sometimes they read it and they didn't want to respond because some people just suck at adulting and they're afraid to say no. It's just life. Some people don't know how to say no. So they just like, I'm going to avoid you because I don't want to say no and I don't know how. So I follow up with them. I'm saying, hey girl, I don't know if you saw my last message, but, and I don't follow up within the same month as far as inviting. I will send them a message that has to do with something else, whether it's something on their stories, responding to something on their stories. And I've literally had girls be like, oh my God, I didn't see the message you sent me before, but they saw it now that I replied to their story, or I sent them another message completely disregarding like coaching or anything. It had nothing to do with fitness. It was just something related to what they posted. And they're like, oh my God, I just saw your last message. Like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, totally fine. It happens. I have a toddler. He's literally always on my phone. I probably have missed messages from him, like opening it up and scrolling on my phone. So that happens. That happens with other moms. That happens with people. People open it up and they just forget. So yes, always follow up, even if they've seen it and didn't respond back to you. I have people who have literally invited for like a year now who've still seen every message and have never responded back to me, but they're still following me. They're still liking my stuff. They're still watching my story, so they're still interested. I'm like, they weren't interested, they would have unfollowed me. They wouldn't still be watching my stories. It's just not their time. I'm going to keep inviting them because one day it is going to be their time. So you just never know. How do you track your invites to circle back? I use Google Streak. So go watch some YouTube videos on Google Streak if you haven't yet. It's amazing. It's easy for me to keep track. I honestly don't keep track. Like I only invite, I should say, people that I follow. I only invite people that follow me, I should say. I don't invite outside of people who don't follow me. It doesn't work for me. I've tried, and I want to build a relationship with somebody, and if they're not following me, then they're not interested in what I'm doing. So I will build conversation with people that aren't following me, and sometimes that leads to a follow, but I never invite outside of people that don't follow me. Some people do, and they have success with it, but for me, I don't. And I've been really successful with that. So I honestly, every like 3 months, I will literally go to the beginning of my follow list and re-invite all of those people from the bottom to the top, because you can do it in order from when they started following you. And I will literally go back to the very beginning every couple months, and I'm like, all right, haven't talked to this girl in like 3 or 4 months. I'm going to follow back up with her and re-invite her. So just always keep re-inviting people. Start at the beginning. Keep sending invites to all those people that you invited a year ago. Sometimes it's going to be a yes. You just never know. Like I said, the girl that I just got signed up, she's told me no for 12 months. So you never know when it's going to be their time. So that's how I track my invites. But like I said, I don't track every single invite. I keep track of the people who are interested. But it's easy for me to follow because they're people that follow me. So I just go back to our original messages through my Instagram friends. And some people have unfollowed me that I've invited. So it happens. So if they're not following me anymore, then that's okay. They're not going to get another invite. Reading all. Leanna, you wrote so much. Yeah, okay. I should have put on here the Success Club system tracker. Like, I got it right here. Oh my God, my back. I can't move. This is gold. If you do not have the Success Club tracker, should have put that on the thing. Rob Pearson would kill me for not talking about that. But Success Club tracker, it will save your life. I promise you. If you are following the things on the Success Club tracker, you will be a successful coach. It may not happen in your first month. It may not happen in your second month. But if you continue following everything on the Success Club tracker, you will be an extremely, extremely successful coach because they have spent so much money. Like Beachbody as a whole has spent so much money on creating this Success Club tracker because they have literally done so many studies of what works, how people are successful in their coaching business, and this is what they came up with. This is a reinvented Success Club tracker. They just reinvented it a few months ago. There was one that they had before. They found it wasn't as successful as this one. So use it because Beachbody put a lot of money into this and they wouldn't have put it out if it was not gold. So follow everything on there. It's beautiful. I couldn't live without my Success Club tracker. But now you kind of get to the point when you've been using it so long, you just know what's on it. So like I don't literally like cross everything off now. I know what's on there. So I just do the same things every single day. It can be digitally edited. Yes. You don't have to print it out. You can do it on your phone. Yeah, it's great. Love it so much. How long did it take you to start hitting Success Clubs consistently? I have hit Success Club consistently since the day I started coaching. So I signed up. I did Lift 4. I did not start coaching right away. If you don't know my story, I'm not going to get deep into it, but I was severely depressed when I started, and I was really, really overweight and had zero confidence. I just had a baby. I had a kid that literally cried 24/7. I was in an awful spot when I started. And I was like, I just need to work on me. And sometimes that's how you start. You have to work on you before you can work on somebody else. I needed to work on me. So I worked on me, got bomb results with Lift 4, did 8 weeks of Lift 4, literally got the best results of my life. And I was like, holy crap. Because I wasn't in love with Beachbody yet. I didn't really know what Beachbody was. Never heard of it before I started. And I was like, I don't know what this is. How can I try to coach when I don't even know what I'm doing? Don't even know what Beachbody is. Did the entire program, literally obsessed. And I was like, holy crap, I have to share this with everybody. Like, if I don't, I'm being really selfish. Like, what we have is a gift. And we're extremely, extremely selfish people if we don't share this with other people. Like, this is the best job in the entire world. We have the best workouts in the entire world, the best nutrition plan, the best team in the entire world. So if you're not sharing that with people and you're not falling in love with this, you're crazy. You're crazy. It's the best thing ever. If you have not seen good results yet, go all in with a program, 100%. Give it your all. Go all in with nutrition. Go all in with your workouts. Go all in with everything, and I promise you, you will see insane results. You can do that in 21 days. 21 Day Fix is a great program. So if you've not seen good results yet, 21 Day Fix. You're going to see great results. And that's honestly what got me, was I saw bomb results, and then I shared that. I shared every bit of my journey actually from the get-go. I literally shared my workout every single day on Instagram and on Facebook when I started, just because I needed other people to keep me accountable. It wasn't even for coaching. I was like, I'm just sharing this because I need accountability and I need people to like tell me when I don't show up. So that's what I did. And then I've hit Success Club every month since I started coaching. So I finished that workout. And so I started August, September. So in October, I dove headfirst into coaching, hit Success Club, hit Emerald my 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatnot. My first 2 people I signed up, I hit Emerald. Hit Success Club that month and have been going strong ever since. And you will have months that suck. Like I said, last month was like my worst month. I felt like I was back at square one last month. But this month has been great. So you just never know. So stay consistent. But yeah. Does anyone have any questions? Look at Lola. Lola. She's so cute. Yeah, you guys kind of mute yourself if you guys have specific questions. It's lonely on this end and it's quiet. So if you want to unmute yourself, you guys can.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hey, girl.
I have a question. So when I'm inviting people, I usually just like talk about the challenge group and stuff. But obviously, one of our goals is to build a team. So like, what do you like? Do you normally just invite people for challenge groups and then kind of get them as coaches when they're more comfortable, or do you start inviting people as coaches right off the hop? Like, how do you do that?
So I know that what I do is totally different than Heather. Like Heather is very, very good about just like inviting people to the coaching business. I find that most of the people that I'm attracting right now are people that are going, like my market, I want to attract like new moms. I want to attract people who are suffering from depression, anxiety. Those are people that are going to start out and they're not going to want to immediately coach because they're going through some stuff and they need to work on themselves. So I know with my market, the majority of the people need to see something for themselves and build confidence first before they're going to start coaching. So if I'm following someone and they're super like inspiring and they're amazing, I will literally be like, why the heck are you not coaching? Like, why are you not doing what I do? Because they're people that follow me. So I'm like, why are you not a coach? And I'm not just going to ask some random person I've never talked to like to coach. They're going to be people I've built a relationship with. I'm like, why the heck are you not a coach? And they're like, I don't really know. I get it all the time. But I usually invite to my challenge groups, and that's where I find people. But I don't know. Like I said, it just depends. I'm not going to invite someone to the coaching opportunity that I don't know and that I haven't built a relationship with. So I make sure I build that up. And then I'm like, girl, like you need to freaking coach. And they're like, I know. I just blah, blah, blah. Excuses. And I'm like, well, one day you'll be a coach. So for me, no, it's usually I'm inviting to the challenge group and the fitness opportunity unless they're like bomb. And I'm like, you have to coach. I have a couple girls I'm like working on. I'm like, you need to be a coach. Like you're insane. But sometimes it's just like, okay, I just need to work on me first. So I focus hardcore on inviting to my challenge groups. And if people come out of that because they saw bomb results themselves, like my goal is to get them bomb results. And usually if they get bomb results, they're like, holy crap, there's something in this. I need to share this with people. If you're not getting people really, really great results and they're not going all in, like I kind of had a crap month recently where everyone signed up and nobody went all in. Nobody stuck with their workouts. No one stuck with their nutrition. It was just a crappy month. And I was just like, all right, well, next month I got to make sure I get people some bomb results because if they're not seeing results, they're not going to stick with it and they're not going to coach. So if you get them in love and show them the gold, they will continue and they will be like, I need to share this with people. But if people aren't getting those results and they're not going all in, they're not going to see it. So find a way to get them all in and then they'll want to coach.
Katie, are you in Action U?
No, I am not in it.
Okay, dang it. Because I just did. Sorry, I was just going to say, I just did a training on inviting, and the way that I do things is like the first half of the month is more like challenge group focused. The last half of the month is typically coaching focused, and then I have like a group to invite them to. So like first half, I have my challenge group to invite them to, and so I'm doing all challenge group invites. Last half is like coach workshop to invite them to, and I'm doing all coach invites. But I found that it's like pretty rare to find people that are ready to go all in with their fitness and with coaching, like Kelsey was saying. So like your best coaches will usually be bred out of a challenge group. However, I wouldn't say like don't invite people to coaching. Like Kelsey said, if there are people you find or you're following, I usually seek people out that are like really awesome, like next level. And those are the people I'm inviting to coaching. But again, it's like kind of a timely thing depending on when I have a coach workshop. But if I've been following somebody for like months and we've been building a relationship, I'm not going to not invite them to the coaching opportunity if I don't have a coach workshop. So I feel like as much as you're like hosting those coach workshops, it kind of gives you even more credibility, because you can always put those people in that coach workshop, even if it's like an old one, or you can download some of those videos, put them on YouTube, share them with people. But just don't like be expectant that like everybody is going to want to sign up and be a coach. Like it usually takes a lot of growth and personal development, like Kelsey was saying.
Yeah.
So true.
So what do you like? So I've run into a lot of instances where I found some really awesome girls, but they're already into fitness. They're already into nutrition. So every time I invite them, they're always like, oh, I already have something that works for me. Like I've already got a good routine. I go to the gym, blah, blah. And so I'm just like, okay, I don't know what to say to that.
How you talk to them about like, yeah, but you can get paid for literally doing what you're doing. Like you can literally get paid for sharing what you're doing with people. Like you're already fit as heck. Awesome. Share that with people, because guess what? You're not getting paid to share that on social media. You're not getting paid to share your fitness tips with people. You're not getting paid to share your nutrition tips with people. But guess what? You can be. You could literally be getting a paycheck every week for helping people. And so like that's the way that like I approach it. If someone's like already into fitness, it is daunting when you're like, what do I do? How do I invite them? They're already into fitness. But I found that like that's a perfect coaching opportunity. Like, girl, you already know what you're doing. Like, why are you not helping other people? And yeah. And for me, with people like that, I don't recommend Shaco to them. I'm like, let's get you freaking signed up with the performance line, because I know that if they're already into fitness, they're going to be obsessed with Energize. They're going to be obsessed with Recover. They're probably not looking for like Shaco. They're not looking for like daily dense nutrition. There are people who are like, no, like I already know what I'm doing with nutrition. I love pre-workout. Like I don't know anyone into fitness that doesn't already love pre-workout and like post-workout. So it's like that's a perfect outlet to be like, dude, like get your pre and post workout bundled in with everything and get the opportunity to make money. It's like a win-win for them.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, what if they have the objection of saying like, oh, I have a routine. I don't want to pay for the package. I don't want to pay for the gym. I'm just throwing out like scenarios out here just to.
And that's kind of just like, yeah, I would just keep showing them what you're doing and just showing them that how awesome it is and that you're getting bomb results. And sometimes that's all you got to do is just keep showing people. And I've literally had so many people that are like, oh, I love what I'm doing already. And it's like, okay, like if they love what they're doing, you're not going to be able to convince them. Like you can offer the coaching opportunity, but you can't convince somebody. So it's like, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. You definitely can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So if they're the wrong person, it doesn't matter what you say to them, they're not going to sign up. So just keep waiting for the right person, because no matter what you say to them, it can't be wrong. They'll still sign up with you.
And sometimes it's like a matter of timing. Like I had a girl I was following for a long time who like did her own routines. She like even posted like her meals that she like calorie counts, and she just signed up as a coach on our team like I think this month or last month for MM100, and she's like seen me build the business, and so that like has built trust and belief in that she could do it too. But at first it like, if I just invited her as a brand new coach, she's like, well, I don't even understand like how that's possible, virtual business, like that doesn't sound like it's going to work. I would be skeptical too. So yeah, everything Kelsey said is gold with that, and like just keep showing up, because when you're leading by example, that's going to prove it to people. Like when you prove to them like, look, I'm building a business, you can come or you can stay, but I'm going to keep going and like be successful with or without you.
And that intimidates people too, because they're like, oh crap, like that girl's still making money, like she's doing things with her life and I'm still not getting paid to work out. So sometimes, yeah, it just takes time. UPF has been an option I've used as well. Yeah, some people are like, dude, I can work out all day, but I have no idea what the heck to eat. Like, I can't weigh out my portions. I'm tired of doing all this. It's like, hello. Also, portion fix is so stinking easy. Or, just getting people in with products sometimes. Like, just getting somebody in with Shaco and saying, hey, like, look, this is going to help you so much with your nutrition. You've got the workouts bundled in if you want them. If you don't, whatever, but they're there. You can try them if you want. Most of the people are going to try them, and then they're going to be like, wow, where's this been my whole life? I'm like, don't you want a personal trainer for free? Like, I want to pay for basically product and get a free personal trainer every day of my life. Like, personal training is so expensive. I don't know any person into fitness that wouldn't take like free personal training.
Well, and like I've had a couple girls who are into running right now and they're training for marathons, or that like Wise is a great option that we've talked, like that Leanna and I've talked to a lot. She's like training for a marathon right now, but she still does workouts sometimes. Like she'll substitute, or she'll like double up and do like an ab workout and then go for a run, but she still does UPF and still drinks Shaco. And
Yeah.
so it just depends. I just like find girls, I'm like, I really like to run, and I'm like, okay, you can substitute. Like if you don't want to follow a specific program, but you like want to substitute runs in for certain exercises or whatever you want to do, you want to follow and you still want to do it, then I'm like totally fine with you on my team and want to support you in that. So
Heck yeah. I have a lot of friends that are like runners, and I'm just like, do you know how good like the yoga is, the whole Beachbody yoga studio and stuff for runners, or doing like PIO, like doing Pilates and stuff in between their runs. It's so good for them. It's like, this helps you run so much.
and I feel like a lot of people already have like a gym membership on top of what they already do. And if you think about it, the online gym's $100 for the entire year if you take it out of the like the program, like out of the package, and that's like less expensive per month than paying for a gym membership, which they probably are already doing.
And that's sometimes when like that's someone's objection. I literally am like, look, I was paying $250 for a gym membership just for 1 year. That didn't include any accountability. That included no coaching. That included no personalized programs, so no personal training. It did not include products. I didn't get, a free tub of protein powder and a free tub of pre-workout when I signed up with my gym. I didn't get accountability. I got nothing extra when I signed up with my gym, and I spent $250 to be at a gym. Then I got nothing. And then I had to drive to the gym, which costs money, costs time. And I'm like,
Was trying to get in the car and drive, and I couldn't do it.
yeah. And I'm like, look at what all you get. You're saving so much freaking money in the gym. Or when I have people that are like, oh, I just have to go to the gym. And I'm like, so take your workouts with you. I'm like, you're literally getting a personal trainer to take with you to the gym. That is way cheaper than a personal trainer. And you're getting free product and everything along with your package, and a coach and a team and all the accountability you could ever want, and all the motivation and amazing challenge groups to be in. Like, you're literally getting gold, like getting nutrition plans. You don't get that when you sign up for a gym at all.
And there are a lot of girls who find every excuse in the book to not sign up. And so, like, with me, I just, like, if you're going to give me every excuse, fine.
They're not worth wasting your time. Move on. Find somebody else. There are a billion other people in the world.
Exactly.
Don't waste your time on one. I've learned that. I always follow up with people, but I never waste time on people anymore. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to convince you. But, yeah. Any other questions? I'm going to get off here because my mom is about to drop my kiddo off to me. She took him for the evening so I could do this call with you guys and it not be crazy with a kid. Stop recording. Come on, stop recording. Yes.